Why did the Jets take Garrett Wilson with the 10th pick? Before I get into this, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. If you end up liking this video, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and like the video. It really makes a great, huge difference for me, making these videos in the future. So it's the best way you can support any channel that you like. But going back to Joe Douglas, the New York Jets, and his decision to select Garrett Wilson with the second pick. Now, at the time, there was a lot of people that had a problem with the pick, not because of the player, but because we didn't pick an edge with the fourth pick. So there was a lot of concern about the Jets needing an edge rusher. And of course, nobody had a crystal ball. We didn't know that Jermaine Johnson would slip. We didn't know that we would trade up and be able to secure Jermaine Johnson, who people were fine with the 10 pick anyway. But now let's go and figure out, why was JD willing to take that risk? What was it about Garrett Wilson that made him think it was worth not taking an edge, but that Garrett Wilson was such a playmaker and was going to make such a difference for this team that it was worth not getting an edge if that's what it would have led to? Well, first of all, we all know, or most of us have done any research on him, that Garrett Wilson has incredible speed. We're talking about in the low 4.3 area, super fast. And there's other guys with that kind of speed, but not many. Now, the key is when you can combine that speed with the ability to be an excellent route runner. Just because you're fast doesn't make you a great route runner. It also doesn't mean that you're physical enough or have the instincts to get off the line of scrimmage quickly. So these are areas where Garrett Wilson also succeeds and excels. He is excellent at getting off the line of scrimmage, which is so important because the speed is not the only thing that's going to determine you getting into the route on time. Remember, a quarterback does not have a lot of time to get rid of the ball. You have to get on that snap. The wide receiver has to get off the line of scrimmage and begin their route, and they have to have great explosiveness and acceleration. Another attribute of Garrett Wilson. Another thing that Garrett Wilson does is just a natural ability to fake out the defender, to be able to. Now, a lot of receivers can stop, make a stutter step, act like they're going to cut one way and go the next. What makes it so well for Garrett Wilson is his ability to make that move, pause the defender, but then explode and accelerate and reach his full speed and acceleration so quickly that the defender is not able to recover from reacting to his move. Just the simplest way to describe his explosiveness. And again, just because you're fast doesn't mean you have that ability to stop and start up again and be at that top speed so quickly. And that's where Garrett Wilson generates space. Now, when he generates that space by running his route correctly, he's in the spot and the area that the quarterback is anticipating him to be. So think about how much easier that makes the job for Zach Wilson. When he's in the pocket, he knows the play and where Garrett Wilson is supposed to end up. So if Garrett Wilson is the second progression on that play, so he looks to Corey Davis. Corey Davis is covered. It doesn't look like he's going to be open. It doesn't look like the route he's running is going to lead to him getting open. So Zach Wilson has to make that split decision. They covered Corey Davis well. He's going to look, this is the hardest part about being a quarterback, is based on the time of how long it's been snaps, how long it took him to look and determine not to throw to Corey Davis. Where am I looking right now? Where is Garrett Wilson supposed to be? Now, we don't see these things. Even the announcers don't see it, right? This is stuff that's broken down in the film room, if you know what the play was supposed to be, whether the receiver did their job or not. Sometimes we can't tell just by watching with cameras because we don't know the play. Sometimes they can figure it out. Experts can figure it out because they understand the West Coast system and they can figure out what he should have done. But it's not that easy. The reality is that the receiver has to be running the route, know the correct route, be running it correctly, making the right decision based on where the defender is. So if Zach Wilson looks up and he sees a defender on top of the receiver, He might throw the ball to a certain place, knowing that the receiver's going to make that same read and cut in, or he sees the receiver being covered and the coverage is behind him and trailing him. He knows the receiver is now going to break out and throw a deep post. There's lots of different possibilities of a route based on how the defense is lined up and how the defense is covering it. The quarterback and the receiver have to be on the same page. Garrett Wilson is excellent at reading where the defender is and picking and choosing the right option, the right route that he's supposed to be running. This is why Garrett Wilson was a great selection for the New York Jets, and that's why I expect very big things from him. He's going to be a great contributor to this team, even as a rookie, and he's only going to get better as years go on. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, and go Jets.